Hello everyone. In lesson 2, part A, we have looked at right of the way for parallel traffic. We also looked at right of way for intersection or junction. In part B, we looked at some additional considerations for right of way. And this is part C for you, where we will solve some exam questions. So if you have not watched part A and part B, I suggest you watch them to get a continuity.
Let's look at this question. You want to turn left. To whom must you give priority? Remember, right of the way for parallel moving traffic. Oncoming cyclist? Yes. Oncoming vehicles? Yes. Pedestrians seeking to cross the road into which I am turning? Yes. That should be our answer. Okay.
I hope you remember the priority pyramid. We have looked at the priority pyramid in part A. So let's start with some examples for police governing an intersection.
Okay, let's go through the questions. What applies here? Let's zoom at the picture. You can see that there is a traffic police governing the traffic. Okay, clearly turning towards the right road and not towards you. Let's now look at the questions. The crossroads may be crossed. Yes, right? You can cross. The police officer is not asking you to stop. You must wait for further signals from the police officer. No. Turning off is prohibited. No. So this is our answer. Let's click next. That's right. Let's go to the next question. How important are instructions from police officers? They release you from your own duty to take care? No, right? They must be obeyed. Yes. They must be obeyed only if they tally with the traffic sign? No. We said that the police officer can overrule a traffic sign or a traffic signal. Okay, that should be our answer. Let's go to the next one. What is the right course of action? Let's zoom the picture. Again, the police officer is towards the right and not towards you. Okay. Just note this, even though there is a give way sign or a red sign, as we have discussed in the priority pyramid, a police officer can rule any other signs or symbols. Okay, now let's carefully look at the questions. I let the blue vehicle move first. No, right? The police officer has asked that vehicle to stop. I cross over the junction carefully. Yes. I wait outside the junction for further instruction from the police officer. No, we did not wait for further instruction because clearly it's not, the police officer is not directing towards us. So that should be our answer. Let's click next. Yes, that was correct. A police officer is regulating the traffic at a crossroads even though the traffic lights are in operation. What applies? The police officer signal, right? We have seen the priority pyramid that the police officer signal stands above the traffic signs or the traffic light. That should be our answer. A police officer is regulating the traffic at a crossroads where there are also traffic signs governing priority. What applies? The rule right before left? No. The traffic sign governing the priority? No. The police officers. So this is all from the priority pyramid. I'm sure you should have watched my previous video, which is part A of lesson 2. Next. Okay, what is correct? Let's zoom the picture. You can see that the traffic police is towards you, right? Now let's go through the questions. Turn without stopping? No. Wait at the crossroads? Yes. Okay, next. That's correct. Let's look at the last question. Again, you can zoom. You can clearly see that the police officer is directing towards you and asking you to stop. Now, what is correct? I must get ready to proceed. Yes, you must be ready to proceed, based on further signs from the traffic police. I can turn now? No, right? The yellow car must leave the crossroads? Yes. That should be our answer. and that's correct.
Okay, now that we have covered police, now let's work with few examples downwards. Okay?
How should you behave in this situation? Let's zoom, and you see the traffic is green. There is also a stop sign. Remember, if there is a traffic light, then the stop sign has no meaning. Remember the priority pyramid. So in this case, let's read the question, and the traffic light governs the right of the way. Stop on the line of sight? No. Stop on the stop line? No. Pass through the crossing without stopping. Right? You have a green light. That's correct. Let's take this question. This is interesting. What is the right course of action here? Let's zoom and let's see how to read this question. You're clearly governed by give way symbol. Okay, so you and the yellow truck or van, you are on the same road. Okay, and you can also notice that you can notice the triangle here, right? The yellow car is also governed by give way symbol. So that means clearly you and the yellow car are obliged to give way to the red car here. Okay, and you can see that red car, with this diamond, you can see that clearly they are on a priority road. So obviously red car can move forward. Between you and the yellow car, both on the same road, but because you are leaving that road, you will have to give way to the yellow van. Okay, but now let's look at the option. I allow the yellow vehicle to pass through. Yes, that's correct. I take the turn ahead of the red car. No. I take the turn ahead of the yellow vehicle. No. Okay, that's how you go through your questions and answer appropriately. Let's give our answer. Yeah, that's right. Let's look at this question. What is the right course of action? So let's understand with the picture. You are governed by give way symbol, so that means you are expected to give way to the cross moving traffic. So clearly you should give way to the motorbike. What about the yellow bus? Yeah, you could also notice that the yellow bus is also governed by the give way symbol, right? Notice this. So here in this case, you and the yellow truck bus are on the same road, but you want to continue straight ahead. So in this case, clearly you have an upper hand over the yellow bus. Okay, now let's look at the option. I take priority before the bus. Yes. I have to allow the motorcycle to pass through. That's true. I have to allow the bus to pass through. No. So that's our answer. Right? Let's look at this. What is the right course of action? Let's zoom. Okay, here you are clearly governed by a stop sign, right? And that means you should give way to the cross moving traffic. There is a cycle coming towards you and both of you on the same road. You are moving out of that road and hence you should give way for the cycle. Let's go through the questions. I have to allow the cyclist to pass through. Yes. I have to wait at the stop line. Yes. I may make the turn in front of the cyclist. No. That should be our answer. Let's look at this. What is the right course of action? Let's zoom. Okay. Here you are clearly governed by a stop sign, right? And that means you should give way to the cross moving traffic. There is a cycle coming towards you and both of you on the same road. You are moving out of that road and hence you should give way for the cycle. Let's go through the questions. I have to allow the cyclist to pass through. Yes. I have to wait at the stop line. Yes. I may make the turn in front of the cyclist? No. That should be our answer. Now let's look at this question. Please start the film to familiarize yourself with the situation. You will get many questions in your exam which are in the form of a film. You can watch this film up to 5 times before you can hit to the problems. But once you hit the problem, you then cannot go back to watch the film. So make sure that you understand the film or the environment before you hit the problem. Let's watch this. Let's observe the traffic signs. You can see that you are in a priority road. There is a bicycle coming in. There is a motorbike. There is a car as well. Okay, let's look the film once again and look at all those details which might appear in your problems. Okay, there is a cycling. You are on a priority road. A van just turned left. And what about this car? Please notice the car is indicating right. Okay, and just behind the car there is a motorbike. Let's go to the problems. Why do you have to wait before the left turn? Okay, you are on a priority road, the car is on a priority road, the motorbike is on a priority road. You want to move out of the priority road, and hence you will have to wait for any ongoing traffic. Okay, remember this is very tricky. The car is actually going right. It is also moving out of the priority. You are also moving out of the priority, but actually you and this car is not coming in the way. It's the motorbike who is coming in the way. Okay, just remember to notice that this car has indicated the direction left for himself. Okay, let's look at the option. Because of the motorbike? Yes. Yes. Because of the bicycle? No, the bicycle is joining in the priority road and hence has to wait. Or is it because of the car? No, that's important because that car is not coming in your direction. Next, that's correct. Let's look at this question. What is the right course of action? Let's zoom to find out. Let's understand. You are on a priority road, so that means you have the priority over any cross moving traffic in this junction. You and the motorbike on the same priority road. You can notice this, that the motorbike is also governed by a similar triangle. Okay, you want to move out of the priority road, whereas the motorbike wants to continue. So definitely motorbike has an upper hand over you. And what about the bus? The bus wants to join the priority road. Okay, and hence it must wait. Let's look at the option. I have to allow the motorcycle to pass through. Yes. I have to allow the bus to pass through. No. I take priority before the bus. That should be our answer. Right? Yes. Okay, now let's look at this. What is the right course of action? Let's zoom. You are on a priority road, and you can see that the motorbike is also on a priority road. So clearly any other vehicle, in this case the yellow car, is coming into the priority road, has less priority than you or the motorbike, and hence must wait. Between you and the motorbike, okay, the motorbike is turning right and you are turning left. So in this case the motorbike has more priority than you, so you must wait for the motorbike, then it's you, and then it's the yellow car. Let's look at the option. I may only turn after the motorbike. That's correct. I may be the first. No. I may turn before the yellow car. That's also true. That's correct. Please start the film to familiarize yourself with this situation. Let's watch the film. Okay. Anything that you can note? You are on a priority road. There is no cycle on the right. There is a cycle coming from here. There is a car coming here. There is a red car here. Let's watch it again so that you don't miss anything. Always look at your right. Also look at your left. There is nothing on your left. There is nothing on your right. You are in a priority road. There is a green car. There is a cycle. There is a red car. Now, let's look at the questions. Why are you required to stop now? Like, you are moving out of the priority road, right? So you should respect the oncoming vehicles. So clearly we saw two oncoming vehicles. One is the cyclist, right? And one was the green vehicle. And red vehicle, it's just joining the priority road, so it must yield way to us. We have the right of the way over the red car. So the option is cyclist and the green vehicle. Let's move forward. Yes, that was correct.
Okay, guys, these examples are obviously taking more time than what I anticipated. So I would come back to cover more examples, especially from right before left, the exceptions for right before left, and also the additional considerations that we have covered in our theory lessons. Thank you so much for watching this video and stay tuned for the next part.